it sometimes.
Did you always plan on having a kid?
No, I did not. But my wife was adamant. So, but like now that I had him, it's the single. Like I know this is, and I don't want to be like, oh, my kid, but like it was transformative. It's so incredible. I'm really astonished.
That's so.
I've heard this time and time again.
Yeah.
They say like,
It's just true, man.
I'm not saying you said these words, but I've heard a lot like, yeah, I didn't want kids, then I had a kid, and it just changes. You feel differently.
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
let's see. You want a second kid?
Kind of for not. I mean, so it's a tough. My wife asked me that like when she was in labor, and I was like, okay, let's just wait.
Labor?
Yeah.
She's like, by the way, another one?
Yeah.
And so,
Let's defuse the bomb we're currently in the game we're in, and then we'll talk about
Your nexus is getting destroyed. You're ready to kill your next one. That's how it is.
I guess that's what it is.
It's the same.
I got that reference. All right, I'm getting better.
Let's go.
But I think it would be cool. I'm really coming to terms with a lot of it right now. It's just so much stuff. But I can tell you, I'll finish work or whatever. I'll just go into the room and I'll see him sleeping there. And it's just like, this is so awesome. And it's really cool.
That's what I feel like it'll be. Because that's what I get when I get off work and I see Durs.
what?
The cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I feel like a baby version of that would just be higher.
You don't even like dirt.
You're the dumbest motherfucker to breathe.
Wait, are you like grinding dad stuff? Like, are you reading books on it?
No, I figured my dad taught me enough. He left in like 2 days. I lasted longer than
That's
he did.
worked for generations and generations.
No, I'm not. I think I'm taking a lot of the lessons that I took to heart that my mother kind of instilled in me. But like, I think right now, like some people say, do you want to play baseball or do you want him to do this or that? I don't want to do, I want to do whatever he starts showing an inclination and interest in. And I'm sure he'll like what I like just because he's going to be with me. But the only thing I'm going to really make sure we do a lot is reading. I think reading's like, I like reading. So I want him to have that skill.
Wait, I have a rec.
Oh, go
I have
ahead.
a rec for your child.
Okay, let's hear it.
Your child should listen to classical music.
It's so
Chopin.
groundbreaking. It's so amazing.
Huh?
It's so really
Wow.
groundbreaking. thing to
Well,
say.
let me tell
that's
you,
cool.
you
No
can
idea.
develop perfect pitch in a child if you introduce the child at a young age to a wide enough array of music.
I listen to like Lil Wayne and fucking Youngboy.
I don't
have,
mean-
I have like perfect everything.
I don't mean genres or artists.
NBA young boy.
Let your kid listen to Young Boy.
I
I'm
literally
good.
mean the way their brain will comprehend sound is different if they've heard a large enough
Show your
range.
kids Swag Surfing by Lil Wayne.
No, but we have the Beastie Boys records. We've got.
the Beastie Boys.
great.
You
It's my
want a
favorite.
white rapper.
No, I did not. I said one artist, and then we got Del the Funky Homo Sapien. He's a black guy. So we
You want your
have.
kid to talk like this.
We got Yamashita Tatsuno.
That's big.
I got all the spectrum here of artists, but mainly I've been getting a lot of video game vinyls and playing those.
Oh, that's
for 'em.
badass.
Interesting.
That's
Well,
been-
I think the thing I think about is what I would fuck up is like, what if I did like, you know how kids just can't, a baby can't have water? When do they tell you that?
Wait,
like I just kind of know that.
babies. What? No, what?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Because what happens if you give your kid water and then that'd be bad.
Well, my wife was in daycare for like 8 years, so no, she wasn't like in
She
daycare.
was
like,
slow as hell.
she's like, that's more my side. Yeah. So she taught daycare.
Yeah, Aiden graduated from daycare at 16.
Do you know Artosis? He's a StarCraft commentator.
Yeah.
Yeah, older guy. I think
Yeah,
he's,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think he's actually your age. He's got like 4 kids. But I watch his stream, and most of his stream is him just yelling at chat and playing StarCraft against Koreans and losing. And he's been doing this for years and years. But sometimes people will ask him about like how to raise a kid, and he'll change completely, and he'd be like, "Well, I think what you have to do with a child is you have to be patient. The more patient you are with your child, the better it is for them and for you."
He gets in like a Zen state. Just to,
And then he turns right back around. He's like, "Shut the fuck up!" and I've used that to turn around on people who are mean to me on the internet, and I say, "I wish your parents were more patient with you."
a little grace, a little empathy.
Yes.
But to that point, I even up until the day he was born, I was very kind of nervous about it. But do I have time for like quick the birth story?
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
really cool to me. So my wife, I was on a legendary Uma Musume run. Like I was seriously, I was like the goat of streaming that game. I don't know why that happened, but like it just
You went mega viral on Twitter because
Yeah.
you had like a post of you playing it.
and radio commentating some
And
bullshit.
then
On
you know,
French Twitter.
where I think most people, French Twitter, and where most people I think like dabbled in Uma Musume, you were like in the shit, like you understood what it took to get an S rank gal.
Well, I like horse racing in general, like my dad did, and so we would talk about that and stuff. But I don't really like anime, right? But I was on this generational run, and I had so much time to play it because my wife was like 9 months pregnant. And the day she was like, my son was actually born on his birthday, which is tragic. So hey,
July
Jesus,
7th.
Wait, does he have a godfather?
yeah, right here, buddy. He'll be living that mogul life. I named like 7 just in case I go broke. I'll be like Connor, Chris, Lud. You made us all godfathers. Iron Mouse. Like, we
Telling
got-
each of them individually.
Yeah.
Both of you pass, we come like the wise men.
So it's like 4:30 in the morning, and I'm on like an 18-hour stream of Uma Musume. And my wife, she's like, I think it's time. And I didn't I immediately stopped I just stood up and left. Like I was like, I gotta go. And then I got outside and she's like, let's take me to the hospital. So I go there. And in Japan, you have to sign up to be in the room like 6 months in advance, or you can't be.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I didn't sign up because I had a very sick cat at the time, and he'd passed like a month before that. So now I had the free time though, so I could have been there. So I was like, let me stay for the damn childbirth, you know. And they're like, okay, we'll make an exception.
Oh, you carried your way through.
Yeah, I carried my way through that
Do
shit.
they have a word for that in Japanese?
Pita. they just forgot not.
It's funny when he does it. When you do it, it makes us feel weird.
So I go in there and they said, it's not going to happen for another 12 hours. Please come back later. And I said, okay. So I went home and I go back on the stream. I was like, false alarm, guys. I'm good. I streamed for like another hour, told the story. And then I finally like get off the air, and then she calls me back. She's like, it's happening now. Get back here. So I was like, now? I'd been up like 24 hours. She'd been up 24 hours. I get to the hospital room, and I'm in this room, and they have like this chair where they have these handles, and the legs are.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's like the dentist. This is fucked up. And she was like, right next to this huge, enormous stone wall, and it was like we were in prison. But through the stone wall, we could both easily hear a woman screaming in agony in Japanese. She's going, and it's interesting, Japanese ouch is 2 syllables, which is weird. She's going, Itai! Over and over and over again. Ouchie. Ouchie.
Ouchie.
You're like, awkward.
Yeah, and my wife's like getting ready and looking at me. And I was about to speak, and she'll like scream it again, like every like 6 seconds. And I was like, can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Come on, like
This fucking rookie.
I was like, she must have triplets. Like that's not that hard. And so my wife starts going into labor, and they bring in the doctors, and I was like, where do you want me to go? What do you want me to do? And they moved me behind her, and they were like, just hold her hand. I was like, she like nearly snapped it in half. I was like, how about you hold on to this, and I'll like wipe your sweat.
Yeah.
And so this woman's I guess she'd been in labor for 6 hours. And so Yuki starts locking
my
in.
God.
And I was like,
Yuki
all right.
starts logging
She
in.
did Baron like 5 times.
So I'm telling you though, my wife, she's like superhuman strong. So she starts like doing the contractions, and it's taking an immense amount of effort. Something the likes of which I did do an 18-hour Uma Musume stream. That was pretty
Yeah.
tough.
Pretty close, pretty
equal.
close, pretty close.
It's
Yeah,
equal. I would
She's
say
like
it's equal.
pushing as hard as she can, gasping for breath, and then she does like 2 contractions at a time, and it completely like just exhausts her. And she's done this for about 30, 40 minutes, and I've been wiping her sweat. It's just like pouring off of her. And suddenly, after her second of one of these contractions, they said, we see the crown of the head. It's coming out. And then there's like some discussion, and then she's like, no. And she looked at me and she's like, I don't want it. And I thought,
Oh my God.
well, it's a little late. It's now. It's like 9. We've been doing this for 40
Babe, if you
weeks.
play the game for 9 months, Steam is not.
And I was like, I think we're going to love him. And she's like, you idiot, not the baby. They're saying using forceps. And I was like, okay, well, that was key information.
That's so
You got to
fucking
translate
funny,
that
dude.
part than saying, I don't want it. And I'm sitting here
That's
trying.
not Japanese 101. The
Yeah.
forceps doesn't come up a lot.
I didn't hear
I
that
don't
part.
want it. I mean, I can ask.
Can you put it back in? So it's
When we get
like,
to California stat, we'll have hours to do this.
Doc, do you think it's had a conscious experience yet?
so they start getting like this, it looks like some sort of a gulag torture device, you know. And then I was like, she doesn't want that. And like, they don't know what the fuck I'm saying. So I was like, I'll just shut up. And then they said, well, they need that because the baby has been exposed to oxygen. And at this point, if you don't get it out soon enough, it will die. It'll suffocate because it's
God.
been disconnected from the umbilical cord exactly.
Right, so it can't breathe.
It can't
so
breathe.
crazy.
So my wife, and it's like this comically, like cartoonish looking weapon, like Silent
Can you look
Hill.
it up? What's it called?
A forceps.
Can you look at the I've never seen what forceps look like.
Oh.
They
man.
come in. Oh, some of them they just put like on their head and they like pull it like a sling, and it can be like this.
But
They
yours
grab
are
it by
crazy?
its fucking head.
My
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
That's the device.
That's no, theirs was like from pre-war. It was like so old looking.
Look up Japanese forceps.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know
forceps.
if they're gonna have the one at my ancient hospital.
Yeah, I think I was forcepted by some 1990 technology.
Well, whatever it was,
Ew.
it was.
Don't say
Go down
you.
one.
you.
Go down
It
one.
is you. I don't care.
Don't say you.
Well,
It's
The
you.
miracle of life.
Miracle of Life. Well, they did say so.
Oh, that one. Look at that one.
I'm not looking.
No, the bottom right. It looks
Oh
like
my God! It looks like the
looks
the
pretty
device
sick.
that opens the wine bottle, but also does other shit, and I don't know what the other shit
Yeah,
is.
it's like a Leatherman
It's actually
for
just the
babies.
same
What
device.
is that fucking thing?
It's the same. It
does
is
so
the
many
forceps.
things, and there's a corkscrew, and then also
It
it's
was
awesome.
an all-in-one tool that I didn't want to use. So it was crazy. My wife, she just did. They were like doing this with it and like getting it ready, and then also they were like, "Don't look down here." And then I immediately was like, "What's going on?" And I should not have looked. It was like I will. You
saw it?
I saw everything. It was
wow.
It was like okay,
Dude, that's
then,
crazy.
Oh my
They could use
God.
the forceps on my eyes, maybe, but like, then she does the 2 contractions, and you could tell she's at every single ounce of her energy is being put into this, and she collapsed back, and then she just ults and does a 3rd one, and I was like, oh my God, like I've never seen somebody dig that deep for something, and it's still not out, and she has to go for the 4th round, and on the 4th and final push, using, I can't even imagine the strength. The baby came out, and my
No forceps.
no forceps.
Damn.
My wife like
bro.
went like back to back ults, and then like,
Crazy, bro.
and then they brought the baby around, and I found out I'd been holding my breath for like 3 minutes, because I was so nervous, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I gasped, and like everybody's looked like a watercolor because I had no oxygen in my brain. And so I was seeing the baby come out, and they're bringing it around, and I see my wife, and she's like waving at it, and they bring it and they like tap her on the tummy with it, and then they move it behind, and there's like this blood on her tummy because it's from and then they were like, don't look back, and I was like, oh my God, and it's all purple like an eggplant. So I thought, oh my God, something's happening. Like he's bright purple.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Is he okay?" And I was like, "Yeah." And the doctor was like, he was like, "Eto," which is their thinking sound, which is also 2 syllables, which I think is interesting. Like he was like, "Eto, baby is fine." And I was like, okay, that's good. And then like another nurse was like in perfect English. She was like, when the babies are born, they have to adjust to oxygen. I was like, where were you in the forceps talk? You're like, you speak better English than I do. And then she went back. So then they kicked me out of the hospital like 20 minutes later because she had to stay at the hospital with the baby for 10 days. I could only visit 15 minutes a day.
10 days?
In America,
15
they're
minutes
like,
a
get the
day?
fuck
Yeah, they
out.
kicked you the fuck out.
Yeah, America, you got 15 minutes to get out. That's how it works.
Yeah, and
Did you get to?
and sometimes you get the
baby or
wrong
not?
baby.
Yeah. Yeah, you get the wrong baby.
Sometimes give you the other person's baby.
But and so the baby was born on Ludwig's birthday, which
Yeah.
kind of sucks because the next day would have been perfect because right now we're in the imperial. That sucks, but it kind of does. So like in the imperial year right now, it's Dewa, which is like this emperor's reign, 7. So the baby almost was born on 777. which would have been
jackpot.
jackpot.
You hate
One-off
And then
jackpot.
you gotta name your kid Jack.
we were gonna name his middle name Jack, and so
Just get us in the bonus for
I
fuck's
know.
sake.
Dealer.
Just
Why not
one,
just
2
lie on
T's
the
and
birth
say
certificate?
nothing.
I thought about it, and then like and my wife's father was born on 7/7. So
Oh, just lie,
You should've
bro.
lied.
Lie before the first birthday. Who cares? Just
and
change
then,
all
but
the
then I was like,
documents.
but now I have this great excuse when it's your birthday. I'm like, oh, I forgot I was busy with my son. You know, like,
Yeah. Wow, that all sounds really beautiful.
So
I can't
it
wait
was
to
really-
also go through it.
it was cool.
I have to give you your son amazing presents now every birthday because I
You
have
do.
no excuse to not remember.
Exactly. His
pretty
middle
good.
name
I
is
can't even
Ludwig.
remember
So,
Pete's birthday.
no, it's
We have a
fine.
shirt. We have a yard shirt.
Yeah,
We've
it's-
been talking about
don't
turning
need
it
it.
into a baby's thing, like a baby shirt.
We better hurry because your guys' shipping takes forever.
It's a picture of slime smoking crack on it.
Oh, I've seen that shirt. That's a great
We
shirt.
want to make
You like
a
that one?
baby
Yeah.
version.
I
Girls'
appreciate that.
night.
Girls'
Would you put it
night.
on your baby?
Yeah, I just smoke crack with him. Why not?
Yeah.
No, so that changed a lot of things. And even the first few months, I have no idea other than like, I just want to do drugs. No, but like I would not know where to help or what to do. And like, that's been a big change. And luckily my wife has a lot of experience, but it's crazy. And
Well, you think that like we've just been doing this for a really long time as a race of
Yeah.
human beings, right? Like it doesn't. As confused as you can get, it's like, right, pick him up when he's crying.
Yep.
You know, feed
but,
him.
like I don't know. I feel like we've like maybe been doing it long for human history, but babies like are kind of useless.
for like 18 years.
That's part of why they're smart. Is they have to keep growing outside of the womb.
But
They don't
like
come out,
As
strong.
soon as mine can walk, he's going to work in the
the
fields.
other species
Mine's
are
working
so
now.
good. Like a
Yeah.
baby deer comes out.
He's running.
But a baby deer
chilling.
can't wield fire to make weapons, and that's the difference. The
And
Pepsi
that's what we
difference.
hope for.
You get like a baby beaver, they just start making dams.
Yeah.
They're just like, I get it.
It's the one thing they know how to do.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
And they
Yeah.
don't have to be like, yo, so you're going to have to be a dam maker.
Yeah, you don't even have to tell them. They're
No.
just like,
There's no
that
High
shit's a
School
little too
Musical.
open. Does anyone else feel that
There's a
way?
baby that wants to be a dancer.
Just looking at any gap and
It's
being
like,
like,
that's something wrong with that. I wanna put a bunch of
somebody's
shit
gotta
in
fill
it.
that.
Don't
Well-
like how open that is.
You guys you're in for it though because there's stuff that you don't ever anticipate. Like my son has a little trouble pooping, right? So
Brother,
you gotta-
I'll anticipate. I have
well,
world
do
experience.
we put a Q-tip up your asshole and try to get it out?
It's going to take more than a Q-tip, brother.
Okay, so because you got to do that with your son, and you
That's
gotta-
crazy.
I know, and then there was things like. How do you wash an infant's penis? Like, we don't know these things.
Right.
Like, she was like, well, what do you do? And I'm like, what do you mean? I clean, but it's like, these are, because in Japan, they don't circumcise, right? And so we don't know, like, these are things that are necessary for like the health. Like, do you have to peel it back or do you not? And
Like
like,
just sitting over your kid's baby penis, like, fuck.
but like these
Hitting
are
it-
great.
question.
Hitting it with the 3-wash sink.
I also
in the-
understand
in
that
the
comment
spray.
really made no sense when I said it. Like, it just,
no, I understood
I knew
exactly.
I'm not
But
getting.
like-
I knew exactly.
I
what you
assumed you had an uncircumcised kid. And I
Yeah,
understood
yeah.
completely what you
but
meant.
like that, those things are not in like dad training. And
No.
so like,
You're circumcised.
I'm not actually. I'm. But, welcome.
Welcome to our
I'm
side
down.
of the table.
The right side of history over
That's
here.
right.